Hi, I'm Aparna Chaudhary, and I'm not old enough to know a lot of things, but I am old enough to know a few things. And in this video, I'll be talking about the lessons that I learned or I'm still trying to learn. So, without wasting time, let's get into it. First one is do not fight for your friends. I had a friend, and she was dating a guy who was dating another girl. So, the another girl she reached out to me, and my friend did not have social media. So, she texted me. She's like, tell your friend to stay away from my man. I called my friend, and my friend told me to say this to her, so I did not want to get involved in the drama, but it was for my friend, so I was like, okay, yeah, let's get into it, right? So the another girl and I got into a very heated argument, and weeks later, my friend and that girl, they were going to parties together, mentioning each other on stories like, hello. Another story, another incident, um, my friend, she was arguing with like three or four girls, and I scrolled up, so I realized that the three girls started the drama with my friend, so I was trying to defend my friend. So one of those three girls in the opposition team, one of the girls texted me. She's like, why are you defending her? And then she sent screenshots of my friend talking shit about me. So I left the GC, and later that evening, I texted my friend. I sent her these screenshots, and I was like, what is this about? And she's like, oh, I thought you were ghosting me, so I was just pissed. Bitch, that's not a good enough reason to talk shit about other people. Fuck you. So, anyway, do not fight for your friends, because the people you're fighting for today, they will not think twice before switching teams. Haters are going to hate unless, of course, they go through a major character development, which is impossible for many people. So if you have a friend who talks shit about everyone, believe it or not, they will start talking shit about you as well, because it's just who they are. It's just a matter of time. And you're stupid if you think that, oh no, they wouldn't do that to me. They would. They would. If you have a friend who is being shady towards you, cut them off. Do not gaslight yourself and be like, oh no, they did not mean that. They don't know what they were talking about. They knew what they were doing and they still did it. Period. And a lot of times people are just overthinking and they need reassurance. And if you think that's the case for you, then just text them. Energy will not lie. And if you don't want to text them, just observe the pattern. That will tell you everything that you need to know. And if your gut tells you that something is weird, believe it. Don't gaslight yourself. Third, people can be genuinely sorry for what they did to you in the past, but that does not mean that they know how to stop doing that to you. I've had many people who sent me apology texts weeks or months later after shit went down, and their texts seemed genuine to me, so I reinvited them in my life because I'm a dumb bitch with a big heart. So for the first 4 or 5 days, they were on their best behavior, but within 2 to 3 weeks, they started shifting to their old patterns. And now I'm not saying that their sorries were not genuine, or they just did not know how to do better, and it is okay. I mean, not my problem, right? And if you want to be that person who wants to be by their side while they're working on themselves, I wish you all the luck. But if you don't want to be that person, it's okay. Good for you. You'll be doing yourself a favor. Just cut them off. Go for it. Don't be too available to help other people. There are some people who will text you or call you or reply to your stories every now and then, so that they have access to you for when they need you. And if you're the kind of person who's always down to help others, then they will stop liking you and they'll start liking what you can do for them. I used to help everyone with everything, and it drained me so much. And I think it drained me because I was doing too much, and I was doing too much for the wrong people. So my advice to you is, let people figure out stuff on their own. You mind your own business, because most of the time people don't even want help. They just like to complain. They just like to be miserable and complain about it. Fifth, don't speak more than required. During my physics practicals, there were two examiners. They called in a group of students and they were asking us questions in a group rather than one person at a time. And whoever knew the answer could respond. There were three students who were answering all the questions. One of them was my classmate. So after like 6 or 7 questions, the examiner asked my classmate if she was sure about the answer. My classmate said, no, but I think it is the right answer. And the examiner said, it is not. You answered the first three questions correctly, and now you're just telling us that you're not well prepared. That was the first time I learned to speak less, and I'm still trying to learn it. I overshare sometimes, and I regret it because people don't need to know what's going on in your life. It's okay to leave people unheard. Be mindful of what you're saying and don't speak more than you have to. Sixth, a lot of things are not embarrassing. Many people think that carrying an umbrella is embarrassing. Even I used to think that, but I've seen many people carrying an umbrella, and my brain was never able to form a single thought or opinion about them. So I carried an umbrella myself, and it was not embarrassing. I fell near my university's entrance gate, and everyone saw me, but it was not embarrassing. I'm not one of those people who raise their hand to answer questions in class, but in my Spanish class, I did raise my hand one time and answered the question. The answer was wrong, but it was not embarrassing. What's embarrassing is hating on other people, making fun of other people, watching reels like how to make him want you. That is embarrassing. Manifesting a text from someone who couldn't care less about you, that's embarrassing. Focus on yourself and change your mindset from I just did something embarrassing to I did not embarrass myself, I just made people notice me. It did wonders for me, and I'm sure it will do wonder for you. So this is it for today. I cannot add all the lessons in just one video. Like, comment, subscribe, and maybe I'll come with a part 2.